White Iverson, though, boy, that bitch is nasty. He's one of them dudes that'll piss you off, bro. White Iverson.
I was balling since I was young. I drink a vodka, drink a nigga never won. Cause I'm saucing on you.
Ballin', I'm ballin' on you.
I'm swaggin', oh.
Give me that. Whoa. Coursey. You have your game, Damo?
Yeah, if I'm playing right now.
Alright. Good luck.
Thank you. Shut up, girl. Who's that? Who's that? Girl. Girl! Stop!
He got so fucking lucky. This guy in the juggernaut seat.
Alright, doctor. Keep her busy. No.
So you gotta. You can climb.
Okay, Coach, thank you. We've got clear skies and brisk temperatures. You know what that is? That's perfect fall football weather here at Heinz Field in Pittsburgh, PA. The scene a few moments ago, here it is. It's unlike any other in sport as both teams made their way out of the tunnel. These folks are fired up as their guys are ready to do battle between the Cleveland Browns and the Pittsburgh Steelers. That'll be taken in the end zone. And he'll elect not to return this one, so they'll bring it out to the 25 on the touchback.
Guy would just float up there as long as he can and basically drop with the box. But don't drop with the box, because when the box drops, there's like one.
Set, 10 Loba. Focus, defense, focus. Hatch, recon, 132 fighter. Right up.
First carry for James Conner. And he'll be upended at the 28-yard line. Just a 3.
I gotta take Mason Rudolph out.
We've done it two ways. We do that way, and then we do it the normal way. We try to pop the scavenger, run recon.
Rosen's not back yet.
After the juggernaut gets killed,
Game there.
What are you doing? You can't get past me.
Yeah, let's go for it.
The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7. Here's Roethlisberger. They'll find Juju Smith-Schuster. And he gets this one just shy of the 40.
It's just so scary every time Ben throws. I held left to throw to the sideline, and he throws it there. It's
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. On 1st and 10 is Conner. And he's across the 40, 3 extra yards to the 43. It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up 2nd down.
I call that play a success. A nice inside run sets up a very manageable 2nd down. A very solid gain on that play.
To throw on 2nd and 6. Roethlisberger. Open man completes it to Smith-Schuster. And they're going to have another 1st down as he's going to be tackled at the Browns' 43. So the 14 yards actually takes him from 143 to the other for 1st and 10. Roethlisberger will hand to Conner. Trying to run inside, but nothing there. No gain on the play. It'll be 2nd down.
Well, that didn't appear to be a run blitz. He just darted in once he saw the run develop. That appeared to be a case of see ball, get ball.
I gotta change my playbook, dude.
Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again, 2nd and 10. On 2nd down,
fullback is useless.
Oh my God! Back at the 47. That's a big loss of 3, and it brings up 3rd down.
All right, quick observation, Brandon, because early on in this game,
I don't like the Bucs playbook. I like the Chargers playbook.
And my guess is the wheels are turning on that other sideline. As a play caller, you're filing that away right now, aren't you?
Yeah, you're trying to find that opportunity later on when you can play action them or stick something.
Into double coverage, and it's intercepted.
All right, it's as good as a punt. It's not even close to where I was trying to throw it.
And a big turnover there as his guys will get.
And he doesn't even go over the football, bro. What the fuck?
Mayfield going to lead the Browns up now, 1st and 10 at their own 19-yard line. First carry for Nick Chubb. Stopped at the 24-yard line after a gain of 5. This running game so important for them, and they know that. It helped lead them to a victory last week when he was over 100 yards.
Let's face it, it's their identity, and that's what they want to play to. They want to be that team that runs the ball really well each and every week, and right now we're seeing a pretty good pattern of that happening.
No. He's got a loft one, deep left side here. It's caught inside the 25. And all the way in. Touchdown, Cleveland. Odell Beckham. 76 yards as his guys are able to strike first here in this opening quarter.
He just got burnt.
Extra
Nothing I can
point
say
by
about
Seibert,
that.
up and good, and it's now a 7-0 game. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send
I need
this
something
one
desperately
away.
here. The Steelers team's fucking trash.
And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. And, Charles, if the season ended today, and it's not going to, we still have December left. We're only in November.
Slide out, Ebron.
They would be a wild card team, and that's great. They'd be in the playoffs, but you know they're trying to bump up to be one of those division leaders.
That guarantees you at least one home game in the playoffs, and that's what you're really
He's
seeking.
so open. I still have such a shitty throw to him,
for this team, right? Because right where they're sitting, a 2-game losing streak could have them out of the playoffs, so they've got to make sure they continue to keep the momentum.
On Pouncey, bro?
There's some sharks smelling blood.
On Pouncey? My fucking all-pro center?
This time around, we had that huge gain, followed by a sizable
Goofy.
loss here.
Fucking goofy.
Don't even run the ball, lol.
It's fucking trash, bro.
180.
50's to Mike. I can't believe they let you play. I can't believe they...
Now on 2nd and 13, Roethlisberger. And they are going to take over right there
Fucking
at the
God, bro. Where the
22-yard
fuck is
line.
that throw?
First quarter.
Put it to the
and
fucking
now he
sideline.
has 2 interceptions.
Okay, he's got to guard against being tentative from this point forward, though.
Bullshit.
He's got to make the right reads, make the proper throws. I've seen guys in this league throw 4 interceptions in a game and win. He's got to understand, put it behind you, keep pressing forward.
5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on first down. After the pickup of 5,
Dude, I
here's
have to
2nd
run the
and
ball
5.
because my fucking team is trash.
Now Mayfield. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. T.J. Watt make that now 8 sacks for him on the season.
Brandon, if I'm an offensive coordinator and I see an all-out rush like that, I file it away because I'm going to use their aggressiveness against them as this game goes on. I'm going to hit them with a screen soon.
Check 43. Hurry. Hey, alert 33. 55. Go. 55. Coming, baby.
3rd and long for Mayfield. And he's got the hook up to Landry. And he will be marked down short of the first as they get to him at the 29. They'll get 11.
Well, the interception doesn't hurt me because my defense bails me out,
So
thank
much about this
goodness.
game is just understanding situations and then having to execute, isn't it? Guard the first down sticks. Don't let them get there. And they rallied and made the tackle.
A good return there, calling 13 yards. And the Steelers will go on offense here, 1st and 10. The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. And it's been a miserable start for them offensively. Obviously, 2 drives, 2 interceptions.
And this is where you have to know your quarterback and know how you actually have to reach him. Do you do it with a little bit of humor? Maybe you break the ice a little bit like, hey, didn't we practice in that color jersey all week? Not the one that you're throwing it to? Or maybe you have to be stern with him. But whatever it's going to take to get the message, it has to be done. He's putting the game in jeopardy.
On second and very short, Roethlisberger. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. 12 yards that time.
Yeah, I know, bro. Tell me about it.
Looked like a pretty good, safe play right there. No, he's had trouble with the interceptions in this game there. Hits his guy out in the flat.
And so many times we hear quarterbacks and
fat shit left guard can't get out of the some fucking dick.
You're throwing the touchdown or you're throwing the
doesn't
check
block
down.
anybody.
Earlier in the game, it was touchdown or interception. Now he got to the check down, a nice safe throw, and a good one.
On second and 11 now.
Who the fuck are you guys blocking? There's 2 of you. What the fuck?
Loss of 2, now 3rd down. Now that screen there on 2nd down certainly didn't develop how they had hoped. Is that one they should have even tried?
Dude, my guys never fucking make that play. That's such bullshit.
The latter. I like what you said there because trying is one thing. We can second guess just about every call. But in this case, when you realize that it's broken down, just throw it at the feet of your intended receiver so that no one can pick it off, right? You don't have the ball tipped up in the air, and you come back and try and pick up the 1st down on 3rd down. That way you don't lose any yardage.
Roethlisberger now already over 100 yards passing in just this first quarter. It's 1st and 10. And now a throw on 1st down there, but it's incomplete.
So
Eric Ebron, the big tight end, is intended target. And that'll bring up 2nd down.
Watch tight end. Watch tight end. Tight end.
To throw again is Roethlisberger. Ebron with it over the middle. And they're going to have another 1st down as he's going to be tackled at the Browns 16.
And after that completion, you can understand why so many teams
where was the fucking throw, dude? He was wide open. He was supposed to be an inside breaking route.
The tight ends have created so many tough matchups now. If you can't run with a tight end as a linebacker, this is going to be the result every time.
Here's Roethlisberger.
Where is he throwing the ball?
And it falls incomplete. It'll be 2nd down.
Threw it so early so he would just throw the seam, bro. This is fucking crazy how trash Roethlisberger is, dude.
Early downs like that 1st down there.
Oh my
Need to be a little bit
gosh,
more
this kills
careful.
me.
Yeah, fortunately for him, got a couple more downs to play with.
So after the incompletion on 1st, now 2nd and 10.
All day, just like that. Just like that.
Throwing again, it's Roethlisberger.
Oh, he's right.
And Big Ben intercepted a 3rd time. Picked off inside the 5. And a good return here as he takes it up past the 30-yard line.
Come on, guys.
So that is 3 interceptions now in this 1st half, and you hate to ask the question, but let's be honest, we're thinking about it. Do you need to go in a different direction next series?
Potentially. We know that he's probably not going to be on the Pro Bowl ballot. That's not really his stature here, but he has been their starting quarterback for this game. So they've got to weigh things about who's behind him. Do they think he can snap it back into gear? Maybe change up the play calling to help him out a little bit.
It's our time. It's our time.
From the 38, Mayfield. And he's going to drop this off to his fullback. And to the 42-yard line here and brought down there. 4 yards the pickup, 1st down.
I wouldn't be surprised to see
lost
the
against
next
the Browns, bro.
in utilizing this position.
Rudolph was shit.
To actually utilize more of a scat back in this spot because we saw the catch.
The last
there, right?
user game I played was against this guy. He fucking scored 7 points.
Maybe not quite as elusive as maybe someone else you would put there.
Yeah, didn't get the big yardage there. You might out of a smaller back.
Hurry!
And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. It's a gain of 10, and the Browns are going to get a 1st down.
And while we're seeing more and more of these plays come from the college game into the NFL, and that one, it was run with great success, how about the evolution of the offensive linemen? We're seeing less and less big guys who can't move, and more guys who are a lot more mobile and can get out in front of that type of a play.
Playing run defense, dude. I don't understand.
Despite the blitz, they're still able to pick up a nice, solid game. The
running
disadvantage of
right
blitzing often alters the normal spacing and run fits and leaves creases like they were able to exploit right there.
Hey, orbit.
Mayfield on play action. Yeah, This is going to be caught. He won the fight for the football.
Let's go.
Just what the Browns needed there. Good for a gain of 17.
There are so many things to watch for when you play defense, and reading your keys, you always hear about that, and having your eyes in the right place. Sometimes your eyes can fool you. How about that play action there? And it sprang the big guy, didn't it?
Able to dump it over the top to him. On 1st and 10, Mayfield.
Give me that shit.
And it's intercepted at the goal line. The safety, Terrell Edmonds, picks it. He had a little bit of the turnover bug last week, 3 interceptions. Not an absolute disaster, but another one here. Do you start to get a little worried?
You worry about your team as a whole because you have to find a way to make those interceptions, quote-unquote, go away. And that means your defense. They've got to go out there on sudden change and at least hold people to field goals. And if that keeps happening, they lose confidence in the quarterback, and then no one plays well.
That one good for 14 yards and a Steeler first. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. To throw here, Roethlisberger. To the right side to Eric Ebron. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. A well-executed 22-yard gain.
Watch left, watch left. Tight end to the left.
Now Ben going to give this one to Connor. And he still has yet to get on track in this first half as they're going to stop him behind the line.
Bro.
It'll be a loss of 1, and that'll bring up a 2nd and 11.
Ready? White 80.
I'm coming for you, son. I'm coming for you, son.
Black and turn.
Roethlisberger will throw.
Finally, he throws it to the outside and it doesn't get picked.
Washington.
You don't
4
fucking
yards
say.
on the completion, and it sets up a 3rd down.
He wasn't ready.
Fucking craziness, dude.
The first down line at the 34 here on 3rd down.
Don't get nervous.
Out of the gun, it's Roethlisberger. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off by Mack Wilson. And the return stops just a little.
Fucking hilarious, dude. He bumps him, he misses, he beats him, and he throws a fucking duck. Get out of here, bro. Fucking crazy.
Shy of midfield at the 48-yard line. The Browns drive
wide
about to
open,
get
dude.
started.
He's wide
And
fucking
parts of their
open.
last drive they'd like to emulate. Of course, they'd like to forget the ending, the interception. But they did put together, Charles, a nice sustained drive to get him down the field.
Yeah, and unfortunately for them, the only thing that matters is part 2, right? Because once they threw the interception,
Rosen's hurt. I can't use him. He has an Achilles tear until next week.
Well, you know, we had a good one going. Finish things off. That's the only way you can get it done.
Watch your slant. Watch your slant.
Hey, alert, 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 alert. Greystone, travel.
Watch 98. 98's the mic.
Hey, Charlie.
From just shy of midfield, Mayfield. It's caught. Beckham.
How does Dupree miss
6
him?
yards is the pickup, and that'll lead to a 3rd down.
It's easy work, and it's coming again.
Could be 4 down territory even if they don't get this, but they need just a few inches here on 3rd. They'll run for it. Here's Chubb.
Oh, he just runs out of Watt's tackle,
He's
huh?
got a 1st down and more inside the 30.
Get the fuck out of here, bro.
In, touchdown, Cleveland.
Oh my
Nick Chubb,
gosh.
his 6th touchdown of the season. And the Browns are going to
Give him the first down, but they're just going to let him run through my shit like that, dude. So fluke.
And I'm so used to teams on 3rd down, doesn't matter how far they need for a 1st down, throwing the ball. Instead, they run it, and as you said, picked up the 1st down, and then some, and then some. In fact, everything, all the way for a touchdown. Terrific play.
And the decision to bring
Yeah,
out
but that's
a good
Watt
one as
too,
he's
bro.
up a yard or 2 shy of the 30.
He just runs right through Watt's tackle.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive.
Man, no shit.
Already down 2 touchdowns here in the first half. This becomes a pretty important drive, doesn't it?
It certainly does, and a lot of teams script plays. We know that, right? They have a script to start the ball game, and typically
I would, bro, if my quarterback could hit the broadside of a barn.
Plays.
He couldn't hit
Down 2
water from a
touchdowns
boat.
early, Probably not very deep into their
Any of them.
script. I think that
Got fucking 3 of them. They're all trash.
Don't abandon it just yet and try and generate some offense on this drive.
Anything. At least 3 points. Get that 0 off the board. Now a pass that's taken in by Smith-Schuster. And down right around the 32-yard line. 4 yards on the pickup.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
That's complete to his running back, Connor. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. The Steelers picking up 15 yards there and a first down. 2 minutes to play, first half. It's 14-0. A reminder, once we hit halftime, as we do all season, we'll send it down to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. He'll have all the stats and scores from games in progress around the NFL.
Come on, man. You can't make one guy miss.
The coach.
He's a
Nothing
fucking...
on that one. It'll be second
He's
down.
useless. He literally just... He's got a neck roll at running back.
But even with
A
that
fucking neck
completion,
roll.
0 yards gained, so they're behind schedule on down and distance.
I think they were hoping to get it to him. He could make a man or two miss, but that window closed quickly. Throwing again on second down, but this time it's incomplete.
This defense not going to make it easy for you. They're a physical group, and we just saw it there on that play. It came in, made the contact, just as he's trying to haul it in.
Now Rudolph. He'll get that one complete to Connor. And he'll work it across midfield inside the 45. A gain of 10, good for a Steeler first down.
And this is why trying to cover the angle route is so difficult. Anyone playing the linebacker position, when they see a running back out the backfield widen because he heads towards the flat first, oftentimes you widen too much and overcommit. He cuts up inside, and that's what we saw there. A nice pickup for a first down.
Got the spot.
Nice rhythm throw there on first down. He located his tight end, made it a nice easy pitch and catch.
Hoping he can break a tackle or two. Wasn't able to do that there, but still good yardage. He'll find
Juju makes a catch. Thank you, bro.
And they're going to have another first down as he's going to be tackled at the Browns' 21.
Juju makes a
I think it all
fucking
came
catch.
together there. In-breaking route, drove it with excellent pace. Money throw right there to move the sticks.
Connor. And he'll take this inside the 20 and down to the 18. The Steelers signal for the second of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 35 seconds to go in quarter number 2. On second and 7, Rudolph. That's going to be caught at the 10-yard line. And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8. The passing game in rhythm right now for Pittsburgh. There's another first down. That is caught at the 7-yard line. A gain of 7 that time. Second and goal.
They don't want it. Keep playing hard, fellas, all day. Woo! Let's get it.
Good yardage on first down. Now can they punch it in on second and goal? Now Hill. And he is not going to get in as the big bodies stop him at the 1. He trying to get the nose of the football across to no avail, and now it's third and goal. And we're going to get a timeout.
Dude, I have not gotten a 1-yard gain since I've started fucking playing this game, man. This is bullshit.
So with 2 ticks left here in the half, on is the field goal unit. From the left hash, he'll have to cut this at a tight angle. And Boswell's kick is good. So we have reached halftime here in an 11-point contest. As we send you down to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman has our EA Sports halftime report. Coach. The Browns are going to get the second half kickoff, and they've got this lead as well as we are back and underway. This is fielded at the goal line. And he'll be brought down at the 23, make it the 24-yard line. The Browns drive about to get started. They built a good first half lead. Now they have a chance to add on to it.
And what I'm thinking is that the offensive staff spent the entire halftime just working with them on, here's what we think they're going to do to attack us in the second half.
Wow,
Nice
what are you
first half that
doing,
we've
bro? You're
had,
getting
guys,
ate up
but
by
be
a tight
prepared for
end?
some
Are you kidding
change-ups.
me?
We're going to see them when we kick it off in the second half.
See how they handle any adjustments that might be made defensively.
Watch the run. Watch the run. Hurry.
Mayfield off the play fake. He'll let it go deep for Beckham.
What?
It's going to be incomplete.
Oh my God, I was about to
Good
say,
effort
bro.
there, trying to take a shot,
Do not
but it's
fucking
third
try
down.
me.
I'm laughing to myself because I could just hear in film session. But, Coach, I was throwing it to Odell Beckham Jr. Of course I thought he was open.
They'd love to go deep downfield to him, though. Such a threat.
Yeah, a rare incompletion because most of the time we expect him to actually come up with the catch.
Hey, exit.
Defense, our time. It's our time.
Hurry. Not.
On third down, it's Nick Chubb.
Where are my linebackers,
Down,
dude?
but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 14 yards, and it's a
Linebackers.
Cleveland first
Come
down.
on,
Now,
linebackers.
this is an example of breaking down a defense because on a lot of these runs, he's getting past the point of attack, and guess what he's doing? Forcing the secondary guys to have to make a lot of tackles.
Run.
They go play action here on first down. Incomplete.
Yeah, that one sailed on him. You've got to make sure you give your receiver a chance to come down inbounds because they are very gifted. They'll make the circus catches, but they make them out of bounds. That does you no good.
Ball on the 42 as they come up 2nd and 10. Mayfield hands it off to Chubb. They get 6 here after the incompletion, and it'll leave them with a 3rd and 4.
Third quarter, and you've got the lead. You're not ready to go into that 4-minute offense to close the game out, but a running game can really benefit your team right now.
180.
Man, I got you.
Real.
198.
Hey, team 6. Team 6. Got.
Mayfield from the gun on 3rd down. He finds Beckham.
Come on, man. That's bullshit.
He's now just 3 yards shy of 197 yards receiving on the contest and a first down.
180.
Operating out of Steeler territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 47.
Kill. Alert. Pistol.
Here's Mayfield. He's got a man wide open. It's Landry.
98. Who the fuck are you covering?
An explosive 38-yard pickup. I guess that answers the question of whether or not they're going to try to play conservative and protect this lead in the 3rd quarter.
And I think this is something we're seeing more and more of in the NFL. Teams not playing to protect leads, teams playing to extend them.
And he maneuvers his way down to the 3-yard line. A nice pickup of 6 there to get him closer to the end zone, and it'll be 2nd and goal. The lone man in the backfield here is Chubb on 2nd and goal.
I got you.
Hey, alert 33. I got you.
To throw, Mayfield. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete. The Pro Bowler Odell Beckham, the intended receiver. But now it's 3rd and goal.
They may be snapping the ball near the goal line, but all you're thinking defensively, keep them out of the end zone. Force the incompletion, force them into going for 3, and not giving up 6.
And he will be very close to a first down, but I see the closed fist of the referee, and that means 4th down. Seibert's kick is good. And they will stretch the lead now to 17-3. So put another 3 on the board. All things considered, a good opening drive to begin the 3rd quarter.
And as a defense, the way that this game is going, you're excited to see those points go
Dude, my
on the
team
board.
plays
Give them
so
a little bit
bad
of leeway
against
to
this
play
guy. I
with
don't
when they're
fucking
out on the
understand,
field,
bro.
but they're real excited to see their offense score. Now they get
He's
to go
good.
out there
He's
and do
not
their
that
part.
fucking good. Like, he's not doing anything special. My team's there. I've shut him down 3-4 fucking times. My guys just can't fucking throw the ball. Or catch. Or block.
go.
The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. They trail offense, first time to touch the ball in quarter 3, and we'll see what they can do.
And I can't wait to see what they have planned, because some teams script to start a half. Other teams just go, okay, these are the sequence of plays we want to run. These things worked well for us. And sometimes they throw in that big chunk play right away.
Dude, how does it take him so long to get out of his catch? Are you kidding me?
We'll see what they have up their sleeve. A pass for negative yardage, obviously no good. Maybe he shouldn't have thrown it, or maybe he shouldn't have caught it.
And I think we were seeing it at the same time, weren't we? Maybe you let that one go, right? Because you can see the lost yardage about to develop. But that goes against every instinct of a receiver. They're taught to catch
damn, this game's making me fucking mad.
So it's really
right
hard
now,
to be mad at him and yell at him for trying to make that play.
Here's Jordan Berry now, as he's on the punt for the first time this afternoon. $12 yards on the return that time. And the Browns will take over, 1st and 10. The Browns drive about to get started. And last time they got 3 points, but it was a chip shot field goal. And when you go to the sideline after a chip shot field goal, maybe the offense not too happy.
It's a balancing act, isn't it? Because you're exactly right. They're none too pleased that they didn't punch it in for 6 points. But they also have to remember they did put points on the board.
3 points is 3 points.
And in this league, you take points when you can get them. Not easily done.
So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10. Working out of the gun, Mayfield. And finding the tight end Hooper.
Well, they're unable to convert that into much, but it's never a bad idea to try to get the ball into a tight end of his caliber's hands and see what kind of disruption he can cause.
They go play action. Mayfield.
Yes, go Dupree.
Escape, and he goes down.
That's what I'm talking
Bud
about.
Dupree in there to get him, and on the season now, that is 9 sacks for him.
Sometimes I watch games and wonder why they use play fakes on certain passing situations, because it's not going to fool anyone. I don't know if that was the case here, but the end result was the same. No one fooled. The quarterback was hit.
And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. A very nice job on the run back there. He'll get 23 yards all told. And possession will switch hands, 1st and 10. Good starting field position for him as they come up 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line. They begin on the ground here with Connor. And they're going to get him behind the line yet again as his nightmare afternoon continues. Tackle made there by Myles Garrett. Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run.
Check three, check three, check three.
Out of the gun, Rudolph. That one into the hands of his tailback, Samuels. Now, after the completion, we're going to get a timeout, an injured player. We'll check on his status when we get back. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Shotgun snap for Rudolph. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Greedy Williams picks it off.
They just shut down both of my best receivers, dude, in man-to-man coverage. It's fucking hilarious.
Touchdown, Browns.
It's fucking...
This D wanted to put it away before we even get to the 4th quarter, widening that margin a bit further.
And while they won't just empty the bench just yet, if you're a backup, start loosening up. I think you'll get a chance to play before this one is over now with that type of a cushion.
Extra point by Seibert, up and good. And the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line.
Had some type of hope for a second there, and then whoosh, there it goes.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. And here we are almost through 3 quarters of play, and this passing game still has not really found any kind of rhythm.
Put it mildly, because they're not even over 100 yards yet. And in today's NFL, where it's a pass-first league, That is quite surprising. Not many teams patient enough to stick with the run. Everybody wants to advance the ball through the air. They've got to get their timing back.
A 3-yard loss to start the drive. They'll look to make that up and then some on 2nd and 13. And he's going to lose yardage here back to the 14-yard line. Need something from deep in the bag of tricks here after 1st and 2nd down went backwards. It's 3rd and very long. Rudolph looking to throw it. Screen pass to Connor. And he'll go down after
what are these
losing
fucking idiots doing?
10. That winds up being a 4-yard loss and leads to 4th down. Here's Jordan Berry now as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. Landry now on the return. They'll call it a punt of 44 yards. The return was for 7. And the offense will take over with a new set of downs. They've got good starting field position as they come up here 1st and 10, just shy of midfield at the 49. A run with Chubb on 1st down, not going to be a good one. He won't even get back to the line of scrimmage. 3 quarters have come and gone. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. On 2nd and 11 now, Mayfield. And he will go
Just
down
a fumble or
outside of the
something,
pocket
man.
for a
Come
sack.
on.
Tried to get away, but could not. And no matter what the situation, the O-line just hates that because they feel like they didn't protect little brother back there, right?
Man, that's just so difficult for them because just think about every single play. When you decide to throw the football, you're dealing with some of the best athletes on the planet. You talk about guys, if they weren't playing football, they'd be starring in the NBA at power forward. It's a really difficult task.
A good pickup there, 7 yards, but it brings up 4th down. Here's Jamie Gillen now as he's on to punt for Cleveland. And they won't risk defending a return here. That one's out of bounds, and it'll be spotted at the 14-yard line. The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. And on the last go-around, they really couldn't get anything going.
They had to punt from deep inside their own territory, which means you're going to lose the field position battle as a general rule. What they're looking for now is a little more consistency, move the ball at least a few times on offense, get a couple of 1st downs, and hopefully flip the field.
Yeah, just something to build off of. That's what they're looking for here. Back to the air, Rudolph on 2nd down. And it's complete. He gets this one to Washington. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. 27 yards there, a 1st down.
That was a
On 1st down, Rudolph. Open man, completes it to Smith-Schuster. 5 yards on the catch there, brings up 2nd down. You got the big lead defensively. Willing to give them that underneath stuff, right?
And this is why you work on your tackling. Tackle them after the catch, inbounds, keep the clock running. Just go ahead and bleed the game out that way.
Throw the fucking ball, man. That's such bullshit, dude. He's so open.
I think normally we would talk about this.
I literally hit the top of the drop and hit the button. That's dog shit.
In this case, he's a stat sheet stuffer.
Had the interception earlier, now a sack. What, he just needs a touchdown for the trifecta.
That's about all he needs, and he's going to go for it.
He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off by Carl Joseph.
Everyone else gets fucking rewarded for that. That's bullshit.
At the 35-yard line. Just a little bit of a rough start.
That is bullshit, dude.
In these last 2 weeks combined.
I know the easy thing is to go back to mechanics, footwork, things of that nature. I'm also wondering, is he getting fooled by what he's seeing on defense? Has the scouting report changed? Are they showing him things different than what he expected? For the 2nd week in a row, he's throwing it to the guys in the wrong color shirts.
Yeah, he better figure, whatever the reason is, he better figure it out. That one, 28 yards on the ground. Operating out of Steeler territory now. Here's 1st
Wide
and 10
fucking open. He throws it to the literally to the other team.
Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
Nice job by that defensive front there to hold him to a short gain on first down. Well played, I must say.
Yeah, only getting 1 yard. There was no room to run.
There you go.
They go with Chubb on second down. And tough sledding. He'll get maybe a yard. Stop short of the 35.
Bottom line, they want to keep this clock rolling, so they'll take that one right there. They just want to keep falling forward, and they want to put the onus on the big fellas up front in order to bring this one home.
The Browns on third down. 3 for 7 so far in this game. This is 3rd and 9. Play fake. Mayfield. Pressure comes and down goes Baker Mayfield. Bud Dupree has now recorded 10 sacks on the season.
The amount of sacks that they've absorbed in this game is absolutely extraordinary. Let's just face it. This offensive line, flat out, cannot handle this pass rush. It's been demonstrated time and time again.
No returning this one. It sails out of bounds, and they'll spot it right at the 20. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you... And that will be incomplete. Looked like it might have...
Get your ass out, bro. You're fucking dog shit.
Intercepted, but he's out of bounds, and a good thing too probably. That would have cost him yardage, and now they'll get the ball back on the turnover on downs. After the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 20.
Let's put him on the buses. Let's put that.
Now it's Roethlisberger.
You ain't doing nothing today.
Blitz coming, and down he goes.
My offensive line
Myles
sucks
Garrett.
dick.
Make that now 8 sacks for him on the season.
Quarterbacks can't fucking throw. Receivers can't fucking catch. Running back can't hit the fucking hole.
And they know they've got to throw the ball.
These pass rushers have to be salivating. It is pin your ears back time indeed. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. They convert on 3rd with a gain of 22. Roethlisberger now 11 of 17 passing thus far. He's got his guys a 1st and 10. Throwing on 1st down, but this one winds up to be incomplete. Johnson was the intended receiver, but it'll be 2nd down. 2nd and 10 from the 33-yard line. Roethlisberger will throw. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down.
Breaks 1 sack in the pocket. Breaks 1 sack. That's his fucking only thing he does. And they don't give it to me. Ever.
Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So the Steelers with the football as we get you reset. They face a 3rd down now as they try to find a late score. Out of the gun, it's Roethlisberger. To the right side to Eric Ebron. They do get 10 back, but still a ways to go on 4th.
One of the advantages of zone defense, as I remember it, is being able to see the play develop in front of you. One of the disadvantages, when they find those levels where they can hit you with it. Sometimes behind the corner and in front of the safety, it makes it tough to defend.
And they bring him to the ground just shy of midfield. Now the Steelers use the first of their 3 timeouts, as they'll get a chance to talk it over after picking up the 1st down. They'll throw on 1st down with Roethlisberger. Ebron with it over the middle. And into the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. Eric Ebron. His 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Steelers are able to cut into that deficit. Extra point put through by Boswell. And that cuts the lead to 24-10. Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken. The Browns drive about to get started. And a few kneel downs should come very close to finishing this one off, depending on whether or not we see any defensive timeouts. They still have 2, but using them would just be prolonging what's really already been decided. Now the Steelers use the 2nd of their 3 timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming second down play. So 2nd and 9, and you'd have to figure just about all 11 probably crashing the line here. A first carry now for Kareem Hunt. And he's going to have to protect the football and take his lumps here at this stage of the game as they stop him behind the line.
Anytime you call an inside running play, you just know there should be a lot of congestion there. You're counting on your offensive line to take control of the line of scrimmage. That didn't happen in this case, and that play got bottled up.
3rd and long for Mayfield. He's got Hooper on the short connection. They pick up 10, but it'll still lead to a 4th down.
Whether you're playing West Coast offense or not, one of the maxims of the West Coast offense is you're either throwing a touchdown or a check down. In other words, look for the big shot, but be smart. I think they did exactly that on that play. They didn't get the first down, but they're taking care of the ball well.
Yeah, and being rightly cautious with that lead here in the second half. So possession goes over here on the punt. And out will come the offense as they take over. The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. And that last drive, a long drive, but not just that. They had a great air attack going. Do they stick with that?
I would think that they would, because if they were confident enough to do it on the last drive, starting backed up in their own territory, why would you change anything? They've got to be confident about what they're presenting and continue to do so.
Yeah, because the secondary, they really look clueless.
And that was amazing because that drive went and went.
Juju, give me one, man.
By the defense to knock the ball away.
One
Another
fucking
throw on
catch.
2nd down, and this one incomplete as
crazy.
well. Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. From the gun, it's Roethlisberger. Now a desperation throw deep, and this is intercepted, and that should do it. Picked off at about the 31, and his guys are going to take over at the 31-yard line.
What is that, bro?
So many times we end a game, and as we're recapping it, we're talking about what offenses did and how they won the game.
He just teleported through my player to pick that off, dude.
They frustrated the offense
By the way,
the
that's
entire
pass
ball game.
interference.
That's why they're walking out of here with a victory.
And they're going to love to walk out of here with that as their final act, that interception. Good way for them to end it.
Fucking dog shit. On everything.
Double tight. Out. 3 down.
To his knee goes Keenum, and that should be the ball game. So Cleveland able to come away with the victory here. And I know I'm not breaking any news when I say that any road win in this league is a good one.
No doubt.
But it's a double bonus when you get a victory on the road in your division.
And when you start a season, each team breaks down their schedule in different ways. Some do it every 4 games, right? Let's go quarterly. Others say, listen, we've got to take care of our home field. And, you know, out of a 16-game season, if you get 8 at home, let's at least win 7 at home and split our road games. That's what you're trying to get done. So you're exactly right. A road win, precious, especially within the division.
So for Cleveland, it's an important win for their postseason hopes as they at least get back to 4-5. And they'll have another road date next week with the Cincinnati Bengals. Meanwhile, for Pittsburgh, they'll lose an important one here as that drops them to 5-4 on the season. And they'll try to get back to their winning ways next week as they head to Indianapolis to take on the Colts.